And I'm Ronnie, and we're designing dishes.
Today we're making something that's very famous in New Orleans. What is it, Ronnie?
It is gumbo.
Of course. Well, gumbo was brought to the U.S. by African slaves. There were many different types of gumbo. You can make it out of shrimp, you can make it out of chicken, you can make it out of crayfish, you can make it out of other meat parts.
And I wanted to show you the crawfish. It comes in a package similar to this. You can buy it in any grocery store. It is frozen. You'll want to defrost it and rinse it before you use it. And you may notice that Jan says crayfish and I say crawfish. Both are correct, depends upon what part of the country that you're from. Now, if you're going to make either the shrimp or the crawfish gumbo instead of the chicken, which we're going to be doing today, you simply substitute your crawfish or your shrimp at the same time that we're going to be adding the chicken.
You know, one important component to making gumbo is making a good roux. What is a roux? It is half flour, half fat, and that helps to thicken our gumbo. And today we're using vegetable oil.
And the colors of roux basically are everything from blonde to dark chocolate. We're going to be looking for a milk chocolate today. And the one thing we want you to know about that roux is that it will burn very quickly. It will go from blonde to burn in just a matter of a few seconds. So you need to watch it real carefully. And the sausage that we're going to be using is andouille sausage. Comes in a package like this. And again, you can find that all over the United States, just about anywhere. But if you can't find it, you can always use kielbasa as a substitute.
You know, one final thing we need to talk about the vegetables. They need to be chopped very finely. Cajuns are really
Notorious.
They are notorious for making sure those vegetables are very fine. So I think we're all ready, Ronnie. Let's get to the stove.
Okay, we have our large saucepan over medium heat. And to that, we're going to add 3/4 a cup of vegetable oil. And you would not substitute olive oil in this case. Olive oil would have too strong of a flavor. You want something that's very mild and flavorless, basically. Now I've mixed in 3/4 of a cup of flour, and we are in the process of making our roux. And remember, we're looking for a chocolate brown color on this roux. This is going to take several minutes to come up to the color that we want it. Also remember that this will burn very, very quickly, so this is not something you walk away from and leave it unstirred or unwatched. Okay, our roux is just about to that milk chocolate color. It'll be there in about another 3 or 4 seconds.
Looks good, Ronnie.
It does. Perfect color, almost anyway. We're getting right there. You want to make sure that you add your vegetables immediately as soon as it comes to the color that you want, because that's what's going to stop the cooking. Now this is going to make a bit of noise, steam, so hang on. We'll be in focus again here in a minute.
Hope you can see.
Here comes our celery. And again, that's going to slow that oil and fat down so that, and the flour and everything, it's going to slow down that cooking process so that it won't burn anymore. The vegetables will just cook until they're tender. And that's going to take about 5 minutes or so. Okay, as you can see, our mixture is nice and bubbling. Our vegetables are tender. We're going to add in our 1/2 a pound of andouille sausage. We're going to add our garlic, and that is 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Let that cook for just a few seconds here. And then we're going to be ready to add our 6 cups of chicken stock. Now, if you've watched our video on chicken stock, you know that we made chicken stock and didn't do much with it. Well, this is what we're doing with it. We're going to put it in here. Now that is homemade chicken stock.
Oh, it is good with that homemade stock.
Yeah, just going to stir that until it kind of becomes smooth and blends in with the flour and fat and the other vegetables. Then we're ready to add our 1 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes, our seasonings, which is 1 bay leaf, a teaspoon of thyme, a dash of cayenne, And your dash of cayenne can be as big or as little as you want it. It can be a teaspoon, a tablespoon. Well, maybe, I don't know about a tablespoon. That'd be kind of spicy.
You know me. I'm the one that likes the spicy food.
Jan's the hot mama.
I sure am.
We're going to put in some hot sauce, and again, this is to taste. You can always add more heat at the table.
Which I will.
Actually, I will too. But for those weaklings that can't take it, we'll make it right for them. Okay, we're going to bring this up to a simmer. This will take a few minutes. And once it comes to a simmer, we're going to put we're going to bring it to a boil. And then we're going to turn it down and let it come to a nice simmer, put a lid on it, and we're going to cook for about 2 hours at that point.
That's a long time, but it's sure worth it.
Okay, our gumbo has been cooking for about 2 hours. So we're going to add our previously cooked chopped chicken. And it's going to cook only now for about 10 minutes since the chicken is cooked. So give it 10 minutes and we will be ready to serve.
I'm ready to eat it.
Me too.
All right, our gumbo has finished simmering. It simmered for about 10 minutes. We're ready to put it into our bowl. Remember, we used 1.5 pounds of chicken in this recipe. We spoon it in there. Oh, it looks so good.
Oh boy, that does look good, and it smells wonderful too.
It does smell wonderful. Oh, you're going to love this. You really are. Now, the next thing we're going to do is add a little bit of filet. What filet is a thickening agent that we're adding to the gumbo at this point. You do not add filet to the gumbo while it's cooking. It will make the gumbo bitter. The next thing we're going to do is add our rice, which is so traditional in a gumbo. We're going to add a nice big scoop of that. And to garnish, we're going to put some green onions. Your guest will absolutely love this gumbo.
We're going to feature this gumbo, this chicken gumbo, on our big game party day. And it's going to be absolutely delicious, and we hope that everybody loves it.
Listen, if you want to comment about our gumbo or anything else, you can do that on YouTube. You may reach us at designingdishes@gmail.com, and we are now on Facebook.
Yeah.
So, see you later. We hope you enjoy. We're going to taste it.
We're digging in.
Good, Ronnie, isn't it? Oh, delicious.
Rich, rich, rich.